Hello, this is my Tech Task 4, and I'm making a video reflection for my Tech Task 4. So, I wanted to reflect on my ECMP class so far with this video, and I'm going to outline the good and the bad with this class so far. So, I got a lot of good things to say about this class so far. It's the reason why I took it. Everything that I expected from the class is really happening so far. So I was really happy to, I'm really happy to finally be taking a class that teaches me about the cutting edge technology that will be used in a teaching classroom. And a great example of this is a smartboard. Before I knew a decent amount about the smartboard, I kind of knew a few things about how to control it and such, but we were completely given the lowdown in this class, and we know everything, how to recalculate it, where to score a lot of good lessons for it, how to create lessons for it. So I'm really excited to put that into my teaching practices when I finally get a job in teaching. Something else that is very helpful, we've just kind of touched on it now, was Tech Task 3, where we're learning about a ton of different teaching resources, such as Edmodo and TeacherTube. And there was a couple others that I found very helpful, and I'm really excited to use those too in my classroom and find resources from these things. The tech tasks are becoming very helpful as well. I'm going to kind of talk about that a little later on too, but yeah, they at first they're a little intimidating, but by the end I find they become really helpful. And like, for example, this is my first video I've ever had to make, and I'm becoming familiar with that technology now. And another technology I became familiar with through this class was Screener, which I used for my presentation for Tech Tech 3. And yeah, I'm just kind of keeping an open mind and trying a bunch of different technologies that are, I think, going to make me become a better teacher eventually and allow me to become better with technologies. And yeah, I have a lot of good things to say about this class, and one thing I think it's taught me is just to try new things with technology, and yeah, it's been really good for me so far. So some of the cons, it's just one slight thing, is that sometimes I feel slightly unfamiliar with some of the things I'm stepping into, and I'm not really sure if I'm doing something right or up to par with the tech tasks. And sometimes it's kind of difficult to know exactly what's expected out of me with a tech task. Uh, there are pretty decent descriptions, but sometimes finding them and stuff and figuring out exactly when they're due and stuff, it kind of plays a lot on my mind, and I'm slightly unfamiliar with it. But by the end, I feel confident with the new technology, like I said before, that I get to use and learn about. So overall, it's been pretty good, but I sometimes feel a bit hesitant with it once in a while. But so far this class has really filled the expectations of what I was expecting from it and what I was hoping to get out of it, which is making me become familiar with a bunch of different forms of technology. So I'm really enjoying this class so far, and I hope a bunch of new things that I couldn't even think of hopefully pop up and make me become the best teacher possible. So thank you for watching my video blog. Thank you. Tech Task 4.